In this video, we're going to practice solving for x when we are given function notation. So to do that, we're going to use a couple examples to help us. In our first one, we have when b of x equals negative 3x plus 1, find the value of x for which b of x equals negative 20. So here, it's telling us that it wants us to solve for x. So we want to get the x by itself. And it's telling us that b of x equals 20, which means that this right here, that b of x, equals 20. So, or negative 20 rather. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug in a negative 20 into our b of x spot equals negative 3x plus 1. And again, we're trying to get our x by itself. So to do this, we're going to subtract 1 from each side because subtraction is the inverse operation of addition. That's going to give us a negative 21 equals negative 3x. I'm trying to get the x by itself. And right now, we can see that our negative 3 is multiplying with our x. So the inverse operation of multiplying is dividing. So we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. And now we're going to take negative 21 divided by negative 3 and get that x equals a positive 7. And so now we know that if our x value is a positive 7, that our b of x, or our function, will equal a negative 20. So let's try this again. So when m of x equals negative 3 over 5x minus 4, find the value of x for which m of x equals 2. So it's telling us to solve for x. So we're going to want to get the x by itself. It's telling us that m of x equals 2, and so we're going to be replacing our m of x. So I want you to go ahead and try this one on your own. Push pause, and then when you're done, go ahead and push play, and let's check and see if you're right. So we're going to plug in 2 into our m of x spot, and then set that equal to negative 3 over 5x minus 4. And remember, we're solving for x. So we're going to add 4 to both sides because addition is the inverse operation of subtraction. That's going to give us 6 equals negative 3 over 5 times x. And then to get rid of that fraction, we're going to multiply by its reciprocal. So we're going to multiply by a negative 5 over 3. And then our negatives will cancel out, and our numerators and our denominators. And so we're just going to go ahead and plug negative 5 over 3 times 6 into the calculator, and we're going to see that our answer equals negative 10. And so what that is telling us is that when x equals negative 10, that our function will equal a 2. And so that's how to solve when you're given function notation. And as you can see, it's really not that much different than solving when we have a y equals. Just now it's telling us what the function equals.